All right, so welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive.
Yes.
And we're doing something a little different today.
All right.
We're going to be talking about just one story
Okay.
from African folklore.
All right.
And this is you can find it on YouTube. The video is called Le Roi et ses Trois Filles.
Okay.
It's from a channel called Histoire d'Afrique.
Oh, right.
And it's a really, I mean, it's a short little story,
Yeah.
but what we're going to do today is we're going to take that story and we're going to unpack it.
Okay.
And really kind of explore what it can teach us about, things like leadership and honesty. Um, so it might even, like, when we get done with this, you might even rethink, what it means to truly succeed in life.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because this story uses such a simple and universal symbol like the watermelon
Yeah.
to get across these like really complex ideas
Yep.
about truth and honesty and what it means to be a good leader. And it really shows you how these values resonate across cultures.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's
regardless of where you're from or what your background is.
yeah, it's it's a really powerful story.
Yeah.
So the story goes like this. So there's this king, and he's getting up there in years.
Right.
And he needs to choose an heir from his three sons.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not totally sure if any of them are really ready.
Sure.
So he comes up with this test, right?
Okay.
And the test is that each son has to grow the best watermelon they can.
Oh, okay.
Right? Seems pretty
It's
straightforward.
simple enough. Yeah.
Right. Like, yeah, plant the seed, grow the watermelon, like, who's got the best one.
Right.
So two of the sons come back with these, like, absolutely amazing watermelons.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're ready to claim the throne, right? They're like, look at this. I've got the best watermelon. I should be king.
Yeah, it's easy to imagine that scene, right? Like,
Yeah.
those sons being, like, caught up in the competition
Oh, yeah.
and really focused on presenting the best possible outcome.
Totally.
But then the third son returns.
And he's empty-handed. He's got nothing.
Oh, wow.
And he tells his father, like, my seeds, they never sprouted, like, I failed.
Oh, no.
And you could like feel the tension in the room. Right?
Yeah, totally. So what happens next?
So here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The king, instead of getting angry, he smiles.
What?
And he calls this huge crowd together, right?
Oh, wow.
And he announces to the crowd that the son who came back with nothing is the new king.
Oh my goodness, what a twist.
Right, like it's so
great.
unexpected, and of course the other two sons are just like, what's going on?
Yeah, I bet they were shocked.
Yeah, they're just totally shocked.
Yeah.
But then the king explains, he's like, the seeds that I gave you, they were dead.
Oh.
This was a test of character,
Wow.
not a test of gardening skills.
Oh, that's so interesting. Like, he was looking for honesty, not just the appearance of success.
Mm-hmm. That's really powerful,
Mm-hmm.
It really challenges us to think about what qualities we value in leaders, right?
Yeah.
Like, do we prioritize outward achievement,
Yeah.
even if it's based on, like, something that's not completely true?
Yeah.
Or do we look for inner integrity,
Mm-hmm.
for someone who's brave enough and courageous enough to tell the truth, even when it's hard?
Yeah, I love that.
I think that's such a good point.
And the crowd in the story, they get it. They erupt in cheers
Oh, wow.
for this new king, for his honesty,
Yeah, they recognize his integrity.
Exactly. And it makes you think about, like, I mean, imagine the pressure those sons must have felt,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like, two of them focused on the outcome, maybe even, like, got some other watermelons or whatever, right?
Yeah, who knows what they had to do
Exactly.
to get those amazing watermelons.
Yeah, and then the third son, he's just like, nope, this is what happened.
He stayed true to himself.
Wow.
Even though it might have cost him the crown.
Yeah.
Like, do you think there's, like, a modern-day equivalent to this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, are there situations where we're tempted to take a shortcut, even if it means, like, not being completely honest?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, have you ever,
Yeah.
embellished your resume a little bit to
Yeah.
get a job?
Right.
Or maybe you saw something wrong as work, but you
Mhm.
didn't say anything to avoid conflict.
Yeah.
We all face these dilemmas
Yeah.
every day, right?
Yeah.
And this story just reminds us that sometimes admitting we can't grow a watermelon
Right.
might be the most impressive thing we can do.
That is so powerful.
It's powerful stuff, and I think it's
Yeah.
something that really makes you think.
It's more than just a nice story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this idea of honesty as this foundation of true leadership. I mean, it really resonates, and I love how it does it with this like simple image
Yeah.
that everyone can relate to.
Yeah, everybody knows watermelon.
Everybody knows watermelons.
Right.
And then it hits you with this surprise ending
Yep.
that makes you think.
That makes you stop and think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what good stories do, right?
Yeah.
They make you think.
They make you think, and they stick with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you go about your day today, consider this.
Mm-hmm.
What dead seeds might you be struggling with right now?
Right.
Is there a situation where honesty,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's difficult,
Yeah.
might be the best course of action?
That's a great question to think about.
You know, something to ponder, and we'll see you next time on Deep Dive.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.